We think we know our planet, but Earth still holds secrets more alien than space. From deserts that were once tropical paradises to lakes that petrify animals, our world is a living archive of impossible truths. And just beyond, the solar system spins with planets that rotate backward, float in water, and erupt with lightning-charged volcanoes. Before the sand, there was a jungle. Thousands of years ago, the Sahara Desert was a vast, lush landscape filled with grasslands, lakes, and even hippos. Scientists have uncovered cave paintings, fossils, and riverbeds that prove this region teemed with life. Known as the African Humid Period, it lasted for thousands of years before climate change dried it out. The shift was gradual, turning fertile ground into endless dunes. This transformation shows how drastically the climate can reshape geography. The Sahara isn't just a desert. It's a fossil of Earth's green past. If you're searching for lakes, go north. Canada is home to more than 2 million lakes, containing around 20% of the world's fresh water. That's more than the rest of the countries on Earth combined. Some are as large as seas, like Lake Superior, while others are so remote they're still unnamed. These lakes shape Canada's climate, ecosystems, and even its identity. They reflect mountain peaks, host wildlife, and serve as nature's water towers. In the Great White North, water truly reigns. Step into the wrong water and turn to stone. Lake Natron in Tanzania is so alkaline that it can mummify animals that fall into it. The lake's high salt and pH levels preserve dead animals almost perfectly, coating them in minerals. Birds that misjudge the reflective surface often crash into the lake and are preserved like eerie statues. The water reaches a pH of 10.5, close to ammonia. This bizarre process is nature's version of instant fossilization. It's not magic. It's deadly chemistry, and it's one of Earth's most haunting phenomena. Yes, fish fall from the sky. In Yoro, Honduras, locals witness what's called lluvia de peces, or fish rain, up to 4 times a year. After intense storms, thousands of live fish are found flopping on the ground miles from any river. Scientists believe strong winds or waterspouts suck the fish into the sky and drop them far away. The event has occurred for over a century and is even celebrated with a festival. It's one of the few times when rain brings more than water. In Yoro, the forecast sometimes includes fish. That fluffy cloud above you might weigh more than a whale. The average cumulus cloud contains over 1 million pounds of water. That's because clouds are made of billions of tiny water droplets suspended in the air. The reason they don't fall is due to air resistance and upward moving currents. Despite their weight, they float gently through the sky. But when droplets grow heavy, they fall as rain. So, next time you look up and see a cloud, know that you're looking at tons of floating water. Sometimes, hot water freezes faster than cold, and no one fully knows why. This strange phenomenon is called the Mpemba effect, named after a Tanzanian student who discovered it in the 1960s. Under certain conditions, hot water can freeze quicker than cold water due to factors like evaporation, convection, or molecular behavior. Scientists still debate the exact causes. What's certain is that it goes against everything you'd expect from thermodynamics. Even something as simple as freezing water holds deep mystery. When a volcano erupts, it doesn't just shoot lava. It can also summon lightning. During explosive eruptions, ash particles and gases rub together, creating intense static electricity. This leads to massive lightning strikes within the volcanic plume. The effect is dramatic and terrifying, lighting up ash clouds like a thunderstorm from hell. It's called Dirty Thunderstorm, and it's been documented in eruptions from Iceland. to Indonesia. It's one of the most powerful blends of earth and sky. In nature, even fire can summon lightning. The coldest place on Earth is also its largest freezer. Antarctica contains about 90% of the world's ice and 70% of its fresh water. Beneath its frozen surface lies a world of mountain ranges, subglacial lakes, and ancient secrets. If all of Antarctica's ice melted, sea levels would rise by over 200 feet. The continent shapes the global climate and influences weather systems around the world. Yet it remains one of the least explored regions on Earth. Vast, frigid, and untamed, Antarctica is the final frozen frontier. Yes, the gas giant Saturn could float in a bathtub if it were big enough. Saturn's average density is lower than that of water, thanks to its gaseous composition. Despite being over 750 times the size of Earth, it's incredibly lightweight for a planet. If you could find a giant ocean big enough, Saturn would bob like a beach ball. Of course, it has no solid surface, just clouds of hydrogen and helium. It's a scientific joke, but technically true. The planet with rings is the lightest heavyweight in the solar system. When the sun sets on Mars, the sky turns blue. Unlike Earth's reddish sunsets, Martian dust scatters light in reverse. Fine particles filter out red light and allow blue light to pass through more easily. The effect is a glowing, icy twilight that looks surreal and haunting. For any future Mars explorers, sunsets will look like a scene from another dimension. It's just one of the ways Mars flips our earthly expectations. Different planets, different rules. Even the sunset isn't the same. Venus spins in reverse, literally. On this fiery planet, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, opposite to Earth. It rotates so slowly that a full day lasts longer than its year. Scientists believe a collision or gravitational tug may have reversed its spin. It's one of the only planets to exhibit retrograde rotation. Combined with its toxic atmosphere and surface temperatures that melt lead, Venus is as alien as it gets. If Mars is our future, Venus is a warning. A world that went backward in more ways than one. Beneath the Pacific Ocean lies a mountain taller than Everest. Known as Mauna Kea, this Hawaiian volcano rises over 33,500 feet from its ocean floor base, making it taller than Everest if measured from base to summit. Only about 13 to 800 feet of it is above sea level. It's an inactive giant that's been forming for over 1 million years. Its underwater base gives it away as one of Earth's greatest hidden giants. Above water or not, Mauna Kea earns its title as a true colossus. Comets don't just fly through space, they drag two tails. Behind them, one is made of dust, and the other of ionized gas. As they approach the sun, solar radiation causes their icy surface to vaporize. The gas tail always points directly away from the sun due to the solar wind, while the dust tail curves with the comet's path. These glowing trails stretch for millions of miles. When you see a comet, you're witnessing frozen time set ablaze. A twin-tailed traveler riding through the solar system. Our planet may have once been lit by 2 moons. Some theories suggest Earth had a second moon, about 200 km wide, orbiting alongside the one we know today. Over time, the smaller moon may have collided with the larger one, explaining the asymmetry of the moon's near and far sides. This cosmic crash theory helps explain some lunar mysteries. Though the second moon no longer exists, its scars may live on. The sky may have once held double the light, double the beauty, and double the drama. When black holes collide, the universe shivers. These violent events create gravitational waves. Ripples in spacetime itself. Detected 4. The first time in 2015, these waves confirmed Einstein's century-old predictions. They travel at the speed of light, passing through galaxies, stars, and even you. Specialized observatories like LIGO can sense these tiny distortions. It's the sound of space being warped by unimaginable mass. We can't hear it, but we can feel it. In the silence of the cosmos, 2 black holes crash, and the universe answers.